Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiosel, and if you're new here, make sure to click like, subscribe, and turn the bell on so that you'll always be notified every time I upload a new video. So today I will give you a list of the things that you need to prepare before traveling internationally or locally. And because I've been getting lots of questions on my Instagram, if like, do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? Do I need to do this and that? So I'm gonna break it down in this video. It might be long, but I'll promise you it will be worth it, so that you can check if your travel plans are working and you got everything ready, packed, and go. So let's go. Okay, so what do you usually do when you travel? Of course, you have to plan your trip, your itinerary, and you need to gather all the documents that you need. But how do you do it? Like, do you do it weeks before, a year before, or month before? In my suggestion, I suggest, or I say, you plan your trip a month ahead, like, or a month or months ahead. Why? The reason for this is that if you will not plan ahead, it might cause you like troubles and like getting flights and checking flights, what's available, and what are the transits that you will go through. Are you going to go through this country? Are you going to go through this country? And are you going to do are you going to need a visa in there? Do you need to apply for a transit visa? Things like that. So you have to plan your trip a month ahead so that you can plan out everything before flying. Next, um, do your research in your destination country. Is the country, is it summer in there right now? Is it winter? Is it fall? Is it autumn or something? Yeah. And then do you need a visa to that country? How long can you stay in there? And what are your requirements, travel insurance, entry requirements, and things like that. So that will cover on, that's like, getting into it, like doing your research, knowing everything in the country that you want to go to is like amazing. Because when you get there, you will know the things that you will do, and you're all planned and you are prepared. What if it's summer in there and you did not know because you did not do your research and you brought your winter clothes, right? So do your research, okay? Check for flights before booking. I always suggest this one because when I was working in a call center, I was working with Expedia, and most of my customers will be calling me and then telling me that they have to rebook their flights because they booked a different date. So, um, booking ahead, I mean, checking for flights before booking is like the best. So, let's say you plan your trip a month ahead, and then you go look for flights a month ahead too. And when you go look for flights, I'm also getting these questions on Instagram. If can they change their flight? Is their flight refundable or something? What are they gonna get if they will cancel their flight? So I would say that check on your flight details if it's cancelable, refundable, or if it's transferable. So when we say cancelable, it would usually be like there will be no cancellation fee, and then, but you will not be refunded for that. So yeah, things like that. And then if you can rebook your flight, sometimes some flight are not cancelable, but you can rebook them and then they will not give you a refund. Some flights can be um, refundable but not cancelable, and then some flights can be canceled, can be rebooked, and can be refunded. So those are the types of flights that you need to check, and it is good that you are checking it before booking so that you will not have any inconvenience in case you need to change your plan. And your flight will be aligned to your plan too. Next, book your hotel. I suggest to book your hotel a month ahead too, because if you're going to a country and then you're going there on a high season, you might not be able to find a nice place that you want to stay in. Like here in Costa Rica, when it's high season, which is what, March, March to September. Um, it's just so hard to find a place to stay, especially if you want to stay there. Like it's a very good place and you want to stay there and you don't have rooms available. So it's better if you check online and book it ahead of time. And when you also book your hotel, make sure that you can make changes to it, or make sure that you can cancel it, or make sure that you will be refunded in case you will cancel your booking. Next one is very important. This will be the documents that you have to prepare before flying, and you have to gather this in case that I guess you have to apply for a visa, or the immigration officer will look for it. So the first one will be your passport. It should be valid 6 months prior to your 6 months. 6 months while you are traveling, and it should have a blank page in there. Your flight ticket, which is confirmed flight ticket and not a reserved flight ticket, obviously. Hotel booking confirmation if you book it through hotel.com, Expedia, booking.com, Airbnb, and I don't know what other bookings that you can use for this type of hotel booking. Bank statement. If you don't have a bank statement, make sure to have an extra cash on you. It's like what you call a show money. An immigration officer will check for that because he is just trying to make sure that in case of emergency, then you have money with you and that you can support yourself and that you will not be a burden to another country. Next, certificate of employment if you are employed. But if you're not employed, then no certificate of employment. Letter from the sponsor if you have a sponsor. Proof of relationship with the sponsor. It could be pictures, chats, or whatever. Proof of strong tie to home country. I get lots of questions on this one, and I'm like gonna go crazy because they're asking, do I need to have a property in the Philippines to prove that I have a strong tie to my home country? No, you don't need that. You can have your rental lease, you can have your school records if you're still going to school. You can have photos of your family. Family is a very strong proof for the strong tie to the home country because Filipinos are very close to their family, and I am too. Aside from that, you can have your businesses, lease agreement, properties, and things like that you can put under proof of strong relationship to home country. And all the documents that I just recently mentioned are you need to print them out because the immigration officer will scan all of these things while asking you questions. So when it's your turn and the officer will be like, okay, next, and then you go sit in front of him and then he will ask you questions about like, where are you going, what are you gonna do there, how long are you gonna stay in that country, things like that. And then he will ask you, do you have any documents and things like hotel booking, flights, and bank statement, things like that. He, no, not he. You will need to give it to the immigration officer and then he'll scan it while you guys are having a very nice conversation. And lastly, pack your bags, right? Packing your bags, this is where doing your destination country research comes in, because are you gonna pack a winter clothes while the country is having its summer season? No. So yeah, pack your bags according to the season, and then pack your bags according to the length of your stay in that country. I've been here for a year and 5 months, and when I got here, I only have a backpack and a carry-on luggage, which does not have much clothes at all. So it's like a 1 week trip that I was expecting, but COVID, COVID started to roll around and also want to play with my trip, so I was stuck here for that long already with just one backpack and one hand carry-on luggage. Next is the very exciting one. Next is that you have to prepare for your immigration interview, right? This is the reason why you have to prepare for your trip ahead. Like, you have to do your research, you have to do things like that, list down everything that you need, check everything that you need. Because if you will ask me what I did during my travel here to Costa Rica, it might be different than your case, you know? It might be that you're not going through Panama or Amsterdam or Taipei, which is where I went through, or my transit countries. And you might be going through LA, Paris, or California. So do your research, and then from there, you will know if you need a transit visa, the things that I need to do while transiting, the things that I need to bring for my destination country, the documents that I need to show, the requirements that I need to have, the entry requirements, how many days can I stay there? Am I allowed to go there? Do I need a visa to go there? Am I visa free when I went there? Or maybe I need to fee for the entry tax going into that country, because it can be possible. So please, before doing your travel, make sure to plan ahead, because your plan will only work for you. My plan will not work for you. Someone else's plan will not work for you. So it's your plan who will work for you. All right? And also in the description down below, I have linked a checklist PDF that you can use while planning your trip. So I really hope that it's helpful, and don't forget to click like, subscribe, and share this to those who needs to hear this one. Thank you so much. And if you have questions, you can link them down in the comment below, or you can reach me on my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I hope this is helpful. I know that you guys would want to travel as long as I do, but there's Delta going on around. So if traveling is not necessary, please stay at home, stay safe, and we will conquer this. So thank you so much everyone for watching. I really appreciate you guys. I just hit my 100 subscribers last week and I'm just so happy, and I just love sharing all the thoughts, the knowledge and experience that I have, because I also want you guys to travel the world and see the beauty of it. So plan your trip and let's meet on the road. Thank you so much for watching. Pura vida! Bye!